fabulous life of London. Thank you.
Hi guys, I am gonna be making my chocolate chip cookies today. So let's get started. I'm gonna just start making them because I keep getting interrupted here at my house. So this recipe is sort of like Levain. They're sort of like those cookies. That's the texture and the size and the consistency of the cookie that this recipe is supposed to mimic. You are going to need butter, brown sugar, white sugar, chocolate chips, nuts, which are optional. I'm not gonna put nuts in mine because I don't like nuts in my cookies. Cake flour, regular flour, baking salt, baking soda, baking powder, eggs, and vanilla extract. I just put the eggs in last. So let's get started.
Hey, who else is here?
My camera?
Oh,
Filming.
oh, can I come in?
Yeah, you can go.
Hi.
So the first thing I am going to start with is a cup of cold butter. A stick is half a cup. So I'm gonna use 2 sticks of butter. So then you're gonna do your brown sugar and white sugar. The butter should look something like that. Do you wanna make an appearance? All right. I'm gonna do 3/4 cup of, oh shit. I'm like the worst baker, but you should definitely take baking advice from me, but yeah. Okay. 3/4 of brown sugar, and you want to like really pack it in. And then 1/2 a cup of white sugar. Blend that together. 2 cups of chocolate chips now. Mix, like, these are my favorite kinds of chocolate chips to use in this particular recipe because they're like pretty big, but you can use any kind. I like to do a cup of semi-sweet and a cup of milk chocolate. So then you put in your nuts if you want to use nuts, but I'm not using any nuts, so I just move on to my, it's 1 3/4. Then I do 1 cup and then 1 1/4 cup of flour. Oh, I did it wrong because I'm just the world's best baker, but it's fine. Screwed up half the recipe already. Anyway, 1 teaspoon of salt. I don't know really the difference between like baking salt and kosher salt and all of these salts. We're using kosher salt though, so. Then we do a teaspoon of baking soda. And then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now we do 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Then lastly, we add our eggs. Last thing is the eggs. Okay, it definitely came together a lot with the eggs when we put the eggs in. Now what I'm gonna do, I am going to put them on a baking sheet and then put them in the freezer. You're supposed to put them in the freezer for an hour to 24 hours. I'm gonna just leave them in for a few hours. If you can leave them in for longer, it's definitely better, since like the outside just kind of stays hard when you freeze them and then the inside bakes. Cookies are in the freezer right now. It's been like an hour since they've been in the freezer, so I'll try to keep them in for like another half an hour, and then I'll take them. So I just took the cookies out of the freezer. I'm only gonna take 3 to heat them up. I just put my cookies in the oven, and I'm gonna leave them in there for about 10 to 15 minutes and then take them out. And then when you take them out, you want to let them cool for about 10 minutes. So they look like they're almost ready, but they're not ready yet. I'm about to take the cookies out of the oven. Okay, just took them out. I'm gonna put like the tiniest bit of sea salt on them. They look really good. Looks so good. Now they have to cool for about 10 minutes. All right, I'm gonna try them. You wanna try them? Yeah. This is the first time I've cooked since I almost burnt down my kitchen. So, they're hot still. I don't know the difference between cake flour or regular flour, but I mixed the measurements up by accident, so I don't know how gooey they're gonna be. Actually fully set now. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see more cooking videos. Subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.